How's everyone doing? It's good to see everyone again.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
You know, we're talking about a film. We're talking about a specific film. People will never guess what kind of film this is, right? What genre this
Right.
is.
It's really hard, I know.
We're talking about The Curse of the Necklace. This is really cool because I remember when this movie was announced. I remember that, you know, Violet and Madeline, you got attached to it. You're going to be in it, EP it, and then Jacob. Like, Madeline, is it kind of starting to hit you that people are going to be able to see the film?
Yeah, it's crazy. It kind of hit me at the premiere, and I was like, oh my God, because all my friends came and supported me. And I was like, oh my God, like my friends are seeing a movie that me and my sister produced and we're in. So many more people are going to see it. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's also crazy because like it was done in 3 months, and I've never seen a movie be made so quick.
Done in 3 months.
We filmed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, if
done in
only
3
we had
months.
that much
The whole
time.
thing.
Yeah, I think it was 3 months.
Yeah.
Whole thing done.
Yeah, we filmed
That's
it in
insane.
17 days.
Yeah. It
Wow.
was,
Yeah, it's pretty quick, actually.
Yeah.
yeah. It was quick.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. Violet, it's really cool too because, you know, it's one thing to, you know, act in like a horror film, but being on the other side of things, does this make you more excited down the road to like produce and go behind the camera more? Like, what's that like for you specifically?
Yes, me and my sister, we've always wanted to like do behind the camera stuff, and the fact that we were producers is really cool. And
Especially at this young of an age. Never thought that would
especially
happen.
being
ever.
this so young, and we've always had like respect for producers, obviously, because we need
And everyone on set.
Yes, but now that we're on that side of things, I think we realize like our respect for them has grown even more because
Yeah, because we know how much work it is.
So many calls. There was like a 3-hour call.
Yeah, just about how the necklace should look.
Yeah.
We did a bunch of casting calls. We looked at
Insane.
so many tapes all day, like every day. It was crazy. It was such a cool experience for sure.
Absolutely. And Jacob, what was it like kind of returning back to that like horror movie kind of world and landscape? You know what I mean? Because you obviously worked on the Black Phone. What was that like for you?
It was really fun. It was really cool. And when I saw that Maddie and Violet were producers on the film, I was like, no way. So like I texted Maddie and I was like, congrats on like doing this, producing and everything. And then I ended up auditioning, and like I was not expecting to book the role. And it was super funny because after I got the role, the first text I got was from Maddie's mom, and she was like, you know you have to kiss Maddie in the movie, right? And I said, I just sent like a laughing emoji back because I didn't know what to
It's
say.
so funny because on Black Phone,
We didn't say anything.
we didn't say anything to each other.
Did
Like,
you even have scenes together on Black Phone?
No.
no,
No.
Yeah,
literally
you're not even
no.
in the same world in the movie at all.
Exactly. And the only scene we had sort of semi together was when it was in the rain and like all the
Yeah.
ghost boys appear. But even then, that was my stunt double, not me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was kind of crazy, like reconnecting after Black Phone.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was really cool because we actually, Popternative actually had exclusive kind of first looks of The Curse of the Netflix that we posted recently.
Oh, right.
And
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know, I saw that.
yeah, it was pretty awesome. But Jacob, I want to know that hair. That's a cool hairdo your character has.
Oh my God, I know, right?
Was that
Yeah.
a lot of hair gel? Was that hair mold? Like, what was
A lot
that?
of- It was a lot of hairspray.
paste? Oh,
Got it.
spray?
Hairspray. A
How
lot
many
of hairspray.
cans did you have to go through?
I think just one big can.
It was like a
It
really
wasn't,
big can?
it wasn't that hard to do, but it was a lot of blow drying.
Yeah.
And teasing my hair, and I don't know. It was a lot though.
Every day I walked in, our hairstylist Manny was just going to town.
Yeah, he goes crazy on my hair.
It would really stay.
Just ripping
Yeah,
my
it
hair.
would. It would not move.
I mean, spooky season is right around the corner, which I think is fitting for this film and fitting for this interview, right? Because,
Yes,
Absolutely,
very fitting.
absolutely.
Maddie, I'm just curious, like, every time, like, you know, you work on something in the horror movie genre, do you kind of reminisce about, like, the Black Phone and think about the Black Phone too? The fact that, like, yes, you want to work in a lot of different worlds, but, like, this has become, like, the McGraw sisters, like, territory in a lot of ways, right?
I know it's kind of crazy to think about, really. But yes, Black Phone has not left my mind, especially like I just can't wait to film it. That's all I've been thinking about is filming Black Phone 2. Since I knew about there being a sequel,
Yes.
it's been in my mind every single night, all day, every day. I literally cannot stop thinking about it, and it's killing me that we can't like
Yeah.
we haven't filmed
No,
it yet.
and you know what? It's really funny because it's like, you know, I could ask you, like, what can we expect from Black Phone 2? And it's you know what? There's a very good chance that, like, you know just as much as I do because you're just gonna
Yes,
like wait.
honestly, that's so true. That's so true. And things change all the time. So
Yeah.
That's
you really
All
just
we
never-
could say, I think anytime someone asks you about Black Phone 2, you could just be like, well, I'm in it. My character's
Well,
gonna
I'm
be
in it. I don't have the script yet, actually.
Yeah, I know. It's so crazy. Now, Violet, Megan
Yeah.
2 is a thing.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, the first one was so good. Because I actually, when we spoke, it was about a Christmas mystery. It wasn't about like I think I asked you about Megan, but I haven't seen it. I mean, that was like one of my favorite horror movies of last year. I love that movie so much. So
was
good.
Don't we all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good.
So good. Violet, I mean, you know, Megan too. Anything you said, you're in it. You're back.
Yeah.
Like that's all we can say, right?
Yes, that's pretty much all I can say. This one, I can't say much, but it's going to be a very fun adventure.
And you know what? I
Also-
feel like that's enough, to be honest with you, because
Yeah.
like, yeah, like no
Exactly.
one wants to get
I
anyone
agree
in
with that.
trouble. It's fun.
And
Yes.
also, everyone has different opinions about everything. And like with Black Phone 2, it's like I could say, oh, I think it might be better than the first one, but everyone has a different opinion on everything. And also, I actually got to visit Violet when filming Megan 2, Megan 2.0, and it was so
Oh yeah,
cool.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, we both came. Yeah, that's right.
It was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
It was a lot of fun. Okay, I'm liking the vibes here for this. I think this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna take a break. I do interviews all the time. I'm really tired. I just got back from filming a feature that I'm producing in Vancouver, a horror movie.
Congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm tired. I'm taking a break from hosting. I want you to all ask each other a question about the curse of the Netflix that maybe you haven't asked each other yet.
Oh, that's a fun. That's a fun.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's hard. Okay.
Hold on. Wait. Wait.
You can think
Please.
about it. You
Fine,
can
fine,
think
yeah.
about it. Specifically about a character or something.
What did you like about David?
What did I like about David?
Yeah.
I like that like you didn't know much about David, so I kind of got to make him my own. Because I like doing that, and I
Yeah.
think it was cool because I got to listen to my own music before, like, because I like to listen to music before getting into like a
Yeah,
character.
like the playlists and everything. Get in
Kind
the
of got
mood.
to
Yeah.
listen to like my own old music, and getting to see my car was cool too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That
that
was
was cool.
Jacob is a car fanatic.
But yeah, no, David was cool.
All right, one of you then.
I'll ask you.
Okay.
Do you have like a favorite memory from working on the necklace, like on or off?
Yeah, yeah,
set?
yeah. Mine was when Genius Star is a game that we would all play during lunch. Oh, no, here's a funny little story for you. So we had this hammock.
Oh my
Oh,
God, this is
oh.
so
We had
funny.
this hammock between the tree outside of like our house set. And I was like chilling in it.
We would all sleep in it, like not all together, obviously, because we couldn't fit on the hammock.
But I was laying on it and I just somehow really missed where the
No, we were in it together, and I was trying to pull her like onto like she was laying in it, and she kept moving and turning around, and we didn't want to put our dirty shoes on it because we didn't
I
want to.
completely
Yeah, and
did
she
something wrong and I was like dangling off in my wardrobe.
during lunch, and so everyone was
Everyone
looking at
was
her like
watching
just
me,
like
and I was like,
hanging there.
guys, help me, and I couldn't do anything. But
That's really good ones.
That's
Okay,
what
I'm
I'm
back
on
to
here,
hosting because I
baby.
just thought of I have a good question to ask you all right now. But that was really well done. If I ever need a host, I'll be sure to call you. That was a great
Always.
question.
We got you,
Specifically.
thank
My
No, that was
question.
great. Okay. I want you all to answer this, and we'll go in a row, and we'll start with Jacob. I want to
Okay.
know, because whether you've been on a set one time or thousands of times, there's always going to be learning experiences that you could take for future
Yeah.
projects.
No,
So
absolutely.
I want to know, like, for Jacob, you could talk about specifically Black Phone. Maddie, you could talk about Black Phone or Robbie Ain't Right No More. And then Violet, you could talk about Megan. What did you take from those projects, learning experience-wise, that you brought to Curse of the Necklace specifically? Like, what were some things specifically?
Great question.
Yeah.
Well, with Black Phone being my first horror movie that I've ever done, it's kind of set me up for like what the vibes were on like a set like that, and coming on the Curse of the Necklace, you know, it was kind of similar vibes because like the old house based in the 60s, and just like the way that it was kind of similar actually, and it was nice to have my start from Black Phone because you know like to get the horror vibe, that was a good start.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, and it's also really cool because you see a movie being made and then you see it on the screen and it like translates so totally different than what it was like filming it because you know you have the music, the effects and everything, and like it was really cool to see this one come together because I was not expecting a lot of the jump scares when I saw it.
Absolutely. Maddie, before you answer yours, hold on. Just a quick call out. Everybody go watch Robbie Ain't Right No More, available now on Alter on YouTube. It's
Yes.
amazing. It's one of my favorite short horror films of the year. Go watch it.
It was really cool.
Yeah. No, because I want to know about that one specifically. Robbie Ain't Right No More was crazy. There was so many wild things in that, and I feel like it's indie film. It's short. It's quick. Like, was there anything from that you took to The Curse of the Necklace?
Honestly, I was just thinking about this now as you were asking me or asking us the question. I didn't realize how much practical effects were used in the Black Phone. Robbie Ain't Right No More was all practical effects, and the necklace was almost all practical effects. So
Ah.
probably just how much time all of that takes, and like
Sure.
I gained again so much more respect for the people that have to do that because it is a hard job to do, and like to get the blood to come out right away, especially on the necklace.
Yeah, that's a
that-
question I was gonna ask you guys. Like, what was
that
your favorite
was-
blood scene?
There's
Because
We're
you
done.
guys,
That segment happened like 5 minutes ago. Like, I'm back asking the question.
no, probably just all the practical effects and how cool that is. I think practical effects are so cool, and they look cooler on screen in my.
Mhm.
For me, since I was like 9 when I filmed Megan, I learned a lot of tips and advice from. I love Allison Williams,
Mhm.
literally one of my favorite co-stars that I've ever worked with.
Yeah.
But I love Allison so much, and she gave me great advice. Maddie's given me great advice. I've gotten great advice from a lot of sets, but I always take that to all my other films, and I took that on the necklace for sure.
See, I didn't have a chance to go see the Black Phone in theaters. So, like, when Black Phone 2 comes
Oh,
out,
it
I'm
was-
going to see it in theaters. Yes, I did not. I'm hoping there's going to be like re-releases and I'll go see it. But
It's
I
in
will
theaters
say,
right?
Oh,
Yeah, it's in
wait,
theaters
it's
again right now. You
It's
should go.
somewhere. I don't know where.
It's everywhere.
What is
No,
it?
Oh, AMC, sorry. All AMC theaters. It's in theaters. Black Phone.
It is?
Yeah,
I don't know
I
that.
think.
I'm going to have to double check that afterwards.
Yes. Well,
Really?
now it's doing like the Halloween thing. Yes.
That's-
it's in-
If it's
Specific-
not, I feel like this whole segment has to be cut out of the interview. Because
Yeah.
we're giving
No,
Back.
guys,
No,
I'll look it up.
but Violet,
You
I
can
did
still
see,
wrong.
Violet, I
Yeah.
saw Megan in theaters like the first week, and I do have to say that was my favorite thing, and that was the movie that I was telling people to go see because the sound of that movie in the movie theater, it was like the greatest thing of all time. Like
My
I love the
favorite thing
sound of
ever?
that. Not even the score, the sound of Megan. No one talks about the sound of that movie.
Oh my
Like
god, yeah.
who are the sound editors of that movie? That's so good.
Horror films are just hit different in a theater.
They
I'm
do,
just
they
saying.
do. And my favorite thing ever is to watch. This is my favorite thing about like doing films is probably getting to see people's reactions in the theaters.
theater.
It is so
Oh
fun.
god, yes.
Hearing them like
Like
yell
laugh.
and scream, laugh,
The
talk
laughs,
to
yeah.
talk to each other, like,
And then
watch-
different crowds are gonna have different reactions. Like some people are gonna
Exactly,
laugh.
exactly.
Yeah. So do you go and see your movies a couple of times, like and spread it out so you can see different reactions?
like
That's
our
a cool thing to think about,
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
with-
Actually.
Yeah, with different friends, family, of course. Me and Mason on the Black Phone, because we got invited to go see it in different theaters with fans and like take photos after. So we were lucky enough to get to watch everyone's different reactions, and it was just so cool. Like that's my favorite part about it for sure.
Absolutely. No, it's so crazy. And can you plug away in terms of like the trailer came out with the Curse of the Necklace? Like when are people gonna be able to kind of see it? Where can they see it? Like what's that like what do we know about the release of this film so far?
You can see it in theaters on September 27th,
Yes.
And then streaming
Tubi.
October 1st, I'm pretty sure.
October 18th on Tubi.
Oh, it's gonna be on Tubi?
Yeah, it
Maybe I'm
is.
wrong. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Awesome. People are going to be able to check that on Tubi. That's amazing. And then I know you're all fans of dad jokes. Like I know you love the really bad, cheesy dad
dad
jokes, but I've
joke.
been really busy. So, I mean, I had one about construction, but you'll have to wait until the next interview because I'm still working on it.
No. Oh.
That was
Ralph,
good.
yeah.
I got that right away. I was like, oh, he's leading up to it. I know. I literally love dad jokes. I love like the dumbest jokes that no one else will laugh
Did you
at
go?
but
Do you
my-
remember you were telling me about the restaurant that you and your sister went to on the moon? You said the food was so good, but it had zero atmosphere. Or when you worked at that shoe factory, but you quit because you said it was soul destroying.
Oh my God.
wait, you
yes.
tell me
And you
Jay.
shouldn't trust those
My
stair.
God.
Wait, hold on. I'm on a roll here. You
He's
shouldn't
hitting
trust.
banger after banger.
You shouldn't trust those staircases in the background because they're always up to something.
oh my
Oh,
God.
true. That was-
Okay,
Clever.
if I have one more, did you hear about the kidnapping? It's okay. She woke up.
Wait.
From the kid.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Okay,
put that
you
one.
cut him off.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Jacob
the
knows all these because Jacob, I'm pretty sure when it was like me, you, and
Brady
Bruce
and
and Brady,
Tristan.
I just said all these.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
think you did. Not all of them, just that one.
How do you remember those?
No, because it's like, okay, I get called out all the time by the Black Phone fans. Like, you say the same dad jokes every time for the cast, but those are the ones that
Actually-
hit. So great chatting with you again. Thank you again, as always.
Yeah.
for
Thank
coming
you.
back on
It
Pop
was so
Turnative.
great to talk with you
Yeah.
again.
Yes, absolutely. Your Instagram accounts is where we can kind of see everything, right? I think it's all your names, right? The Violet's just
Yeah,
your name.
it's literally
Literally
just all of
our
our
names.
names.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.